Most people have never seen silver look like this before. At first, it looks almost fake, like the surface is moving underneath the design. But nothing on this coin is actually changing. The metal is completely still. What you're watching is light reacting to a preserved silver surface. This effect isn't polish, and it isn't shine, at least not in the normal sense. A polished surface will reflect light harshly, flatly, almost like chrome. But this behaves differently. The light rolls across the surface instead. And the smoother the original texture survives, the stronger that movement becomes. When this coin was struck in 1946, the silver physically flowed outward under enormous pressure. And as it moved, it left microscopic directional texture across the surface of the coin. You normally don't get to see this because most of the time the surfaces have slowly flattened over time. They get rubbed, they get handled, they get cleaned, they get worn down. But when the original texture survives, light starts reacting in ways that almost don't feel real. This is why collectors care so much about original surfaces. Not because they're brighter, but because they still react. The surface is still interacting with light almost 80 years after it left the mint. And once you see silver behave like this, ordinary surfaces start looking completely flat by comparison. 80 years later, the surface still remembers how it left the mint. And under the right light, silver stops looking static and starts looking alive. If you'd like to learn even more about luster, I've got a couple of deep dive videos available right now on the channel that go further into luster, what makes it look like that, and how it's created.